Hey guys, Youngblood back with you for another episode of Liberator's Log, and today I wanted to talk about one of the lowest time to kill weapons in the game, the Tank Buster. And if you're watching this clip where this enemy Liberator is shredding our Liberator, took us down to about 20% health in under a second. So it is highly effective, it's got a super high rate of fire, and when you look at the way it's actually built, it's designed like a Gatling gun, which just insinuates rate of fire. Now compare that to your stock where you've got 2 barrels, and obviously you're talking about a higher time to kill, assuming you sort the thing out the right way. As far as your attachments go, standard optics, you've got your zoom optics, you've got your infrared, and you've got your thermal. When you talk about your utility slots, it's where we really start talking about magazine size or reload speed, and with ammo you can actually sort it out so you can carry more ammo. Now, how should you be sorting this out? High rate of fire gun, you're going to want to make sure that you have enough ammo on board so you're not always having to stop back for more. Your optics are really just personal preference. I prefer the infrared on just about all of my vehicles. And then as far as the reload speed versus the mag size, that's where I really want to break it down and show you which one of these two is going to give you the best time to kill possible so you could be as effective as possible using this weapon. Let's show you some tests. Alright, so on the left side I've got max reload speed, and on the right side of the screen I've got max ammo capacity. When you see me attacking these, you can tell that the reload speed kills just a little bit faster than the max magazine size, and it's very close at 5.95 versus 6.635. So what does that mean? Does that mean that the reload is automatically better? Check this out when we compare it to a mag rider, something with a little bit less ammo. You can tell I'm hitting it in slightly different places, but it doesn't matter. One full max ammo clip will actually take out a mag rider regardless of where you hit it. Compare this number, 6.27 to 2.22. This is where the maximum ammo capacity really shines, and this is why I prefer this on my Tank Buster versus the reload speed. One of my favorite things about the Tank Buster is how much versatility it gives you in your vehicle. When you're using the primary nose gun, it's okay, and you can use more sustained fire because you're not running through your ammo so quickly, but it's kind of limited in its roles. The clips I'm showing you right now are me killing a variety of vehicles, from a Sunderer to a Lightning to a Galaxy and all sorts of other stuff. This really opens up the Liberator not only to, really just specializing in that tank busting role, but it even lets you kind of turn this vehicle into a big fighter. It's really good for engaging other, Liberators, for Galaxies, even the unsuspecting Mosquito or Scythe or Reaver that's coming head-on at you for some stupid reason. You're going to see a very, very low time to kill, which is really just the theme for this weapon overall. Now, in general, I don't really recommend using stealth just because I don't see it being worthwhile, but one thing that you may want to consider doing, and I've seen others have a lot of success with, is pairing the Tank Buster that's sorted up with a stealth Liberator and actually engaging other enemy fighters. I've heard stories of Liberators just diving out of the sky to actually kill other Liberators and Galaxies and fighters before they even knew what happened. So it seems like it could be a good combo. I haven't tested it yet, but it seems like a smart option to use when you're going for that AA role. Probably the single most effective way to actually use the Tank Buster is to soften up your targets using the TB and then let your belly gunner finish them off. Now, ideally, you've got a Dalton on the belly so that it's that one-shot kill and you can move on to your next target. There you can see it was a Prowler. Here's a Lightning doing the same thing. Now, the reason this works so well is because there's super low time to kill. Now, the drawback to the Tank Buster is it's a little bit harder to control. The standard nose gun is slower firing and more accurate, and this is where the teamwork aspect of the Liberator makes it fun and really rewarding to use. You do the initial punch, the Dalton comes through on the back end. Now you can do this a couple different ways, and what I typically do is what you're seeing here. I swoop in, I do the initial damage, and then I hover for a sec so the gunner can finish him off. Sometimes you'll get a Mozzie that rams into you and gets you that extra point. The more aggressive thing that you can actually do is swoop in, and once you actually get your you do your damage, you pretty much hit the brakes and look towards the sky, allowing your Dalton and hopefully a Bulldog on the back to do even quicker damage. It's a slightly more aggressive, slightly harder move to do, but it puts more damage on the target quicker, which is always a good thing. I see the smoke. So, you as the pilot have a lot of control over the overall success, making sure that you and your gunners get points, and you're killing the threats on the ground so your ground forces can move up. You're a support role, but you don't have to sit back or sit a mile high to do your damage. The Tank Buster gives you those options. So that's it for this episode. Hopefully you learned something, and if you liked it, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't yet. The Liberator stuff can't come out as often as the ESF stuff did, just because it's harder to do a lot of this solo. So I'll get you the next episode as soon as I can. I appreciate you guys all staying tuned, and have a great day. I'll talk to you later.